power structures over us. Yes, the more you follow God's law, the less government laws affect you at all. And people still get persecuted and shit. I'm not saying that there isn't innocent people fucked with all the time, but like, that's true. That's totally true. That the government is there for people that need it. And that's why it's always going to be there. You know, that's why when I asked Stefan Molyneux to explain how he would stop child sex trafficking and he couldn't, I realized that he was full of shit. And I never listened to him ever again. Because I was right and he was wrong. And the fact he accepted it because he wouldn't face that, it's like, well, children though. I mean, no, I'm like, no, that's a contract. Someone has money, someone has a desire. Free market. Why can't a 10-year-old sell his mouth to an old man for money? Oh, but that's just clearly an adult. What makes an adult? Puberty? So 13? No. The brain isn't done maturing until 25. Okay, so little Stefan Molyneux, when he was still under his mother's care at 24, he couldn't do anything for himself? No. But without morality, there is no system that works. Anarcho-capitalism is pure, unadulterated Luciferianism without morality. There is nothing that would stop a contract between two people that said, I got a mouth, I'm 10, you got a dick and $100. Obviously, we all know that's wrong. That's why I'm using that as an example. How in anarcho-capitalism, without breaking the non-aggression principle, can you stop that exchange of goods? Well, it's clearly wrong. I mean, according to what? You now sound like the government. Why is it wrong? I thought it was about supply and demand, pure anarchy, no government, free market. If someone has a need, and a lot of these old bastards have a need, and someone else has a, ability to do the need for money, and the 10-year-old be like, I need money. I want money. And then someone's like, but you're too young to make that decision. So then at what age? Puberty? You want to go that route? 12? 13, 14. When is a boy a man? You understand? It's total fucking nonsense. That's why there's only one law. It's the moral law. And ANCAPs get so butthurt. They're like, you're worried shit. And I'm like, oh, so you're a liar. You're just a liar. You're willing to throw a child under the bus. You're willing to accept child pedophile sex trafficking so that you don't appear wrong. Really? That's what you're going to do? That's pure evil. If you know that your system can't stop child sex, no one can even stop that. Like, let's say I'm a neighbor and I'm like, dude, that's fucked up. You're about to hook up with that 10-year-old? And the 10-year-old's like, I want it for the money. My family's really broke. And the old man's like, this is free exchange. And I go over and I fuck that guy up. And in ANCAP society, I'm the criminal because I stopped free exchange. Non-aggression principle. But that doesn't apply to child sex. Why? What age? Is it because it's wrong? Well, some people think marijuana is wrong. Now you understand why government exists and why anarcho-capitalism is a Luciferian daydream, a squirt machine. And if you can't use your system to stop child sex trafficking, I want nothing to do with your system or you, and you're not allowed at my barbecue. I hope I have explained that well, at least well enough to be verified as Sweetanarchy Bear. Yeah, welcome. Great letter. Thank you for all you do, Big Bear, and keep crushing. Please find enclosed a Babylonian mystery square for Libertaria and some silver for you and the family. Thank you. No, it's an awesome letter. Yeah, and I have anarcho-capitalism instincts. I don't like telling people what to do. I don't like institutions bullying people. Obviously, everyone kind of has that. That's why everyone that's pretty cool of a person goes through a libertarian phase. Because you're like, yeah, just let people do their thing. Everyone's good. No, they're not. Everyone is not good. There's a lot of people that are really, really, really bad. And until you face what evil is, like the James True philosophy that evil isn't real, no, it's real. And the people pushing that evil isn't real are typically up to no good. All right, final song, and then I'm out of here. Oh, someone made me this. Hang on. Look at this. Isn't that awesome? Metalwork. I got to read that letter. Someone please save that clip. What a perfect statement. Oh, dude, I put it on YouTube a year and a half ago. Thousands of hits. 2 Stefan Molyneux. His like followers sent it to him. He wouldn't respond. Do you understand how crazy that is? That you won't be like, wow, I was wrong. Only God provides morality. Everything else is horror. And what they choose doesn't affect you. You rape a kid, that's on your soul, not mine. I'll stop it the best way I know how, and that is being a strong father, community person, and speaking the truth and pushing real morality from the actual source. That's the most effective thing I can do. You sent me a good piece of news, Kyneton Bear. All right, 1 second. Nice. Awesome news. Thank you, Kyneton Bear. All right. Because everyone's on their different path, man. Don't think that a pedophile can ruin a kid. It just sends them on a different path. Horrifying. I get it. But the wicked always pay. They always pay. Look away from the sinners or you risk being one. Right. Yeah. I think atheism comes from daddy issues. Yeah. It's 100% daddy issues. It's daddy failed me. You're my sky daddy failed me too then. True got to hang with everyone's attitude. Yeah. All right, what do you guys want to hear? Give me a fucking song request. So you guys want to hear Final Cut? I can play that. Yeah, it doesn't break the kid. That gives pedophiles way too much power. So many people we know it causes a lot of damage. It's horrifying. We get it. But to say that they have that power, oddly, let's talk about something else. All right,